How often have you come across a Pokémon with Iron Fist? Iron Fist is an ability that boosts the power of punching moves by 20%. Seems pretty straight, but as always, Pokémon throws hooks. It isn't as simple as always using moves with punch in the name. Some moves say punch but aren't a punching move, and some moves don't say punch at all but are a punching move. First, let's talk about the moves that don't say punch but are still boosted because the Pokémon are definitely punching. The first two moves are Double Iron Bash and Sky Uppercut. Doesn't need much explaining. An uppercut is a punch, and you can bash someone with both your fists. The next four are Plasma Fists, Rage Fist, Surging Strikes, and Wicked Blow. These moves are all boosted by Iron Fist, for now, but are signature moves, for now, on Pokémon without access to the Iron Fist ability, for now. Now it's time for the Japanese lesson, because localization has failed us for these few moves. To give some context, the Japanese language system is made up of 3 character types. Most non-kanji characters are syllables, and using kanji can sometimes compress entire words and concepts down into one character. In Generation 1 and other early games, Pokémon and move names had a character limit that made the localization teams have to find creative solutions for names that were too long when translated. It's because of these creative solutions that Meteor Mash is a punch, but Sucker Punch is not a punch. The move that English speakers know as Comet Punch is actually Renzoku Panchi, or Consecutive Punch in Japanese. The name was too long and changed to fit the English character limit. The problem is that in Generation 3, the Japanese got a new punching move called Kometo Punch, or Comet Punch, and the game was going out to English speakers in a few months. Well, since they had already changed Consecutive Punch to Comet Punch, they decided to change Comet Punch to Meteor Mash. Sucker Punch is a bit simpler. The Japanese name for it is Fuyuchi, because the intent is to be a surprise attack. The move name was too long, and instead of going with something like Cheap Shot, Sneak Attack, or Ambush, they chose the meaning Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch and Iron Fist both came out in Generation 4, so this inconsistency could have realistically been avoided. The final punch boosted by Iron Fist is Headlong Rush. Not to be confused with Charizard's Super Smash Bros. Forward Smash, Headlong Rush is a new ground-type move from Pokémon Legends Arceus. Headlong Rush in Japanese is Buchikamashi, or Headlong Rush. Okay, I know that doesn't help explain it at all. So what I think it's referring to is the Buchikamashi at the start of a sumo match, where sumo wrestlers rush headlong into each other. I know this because I took on a sumo wrestler once, and he quickly turned me into a flying type. Oh wait, I forgot about the hammer moves. Hammer Arm and Ice Hammer are punches, but Wood Hammer and Crab Hammer are not punches. There's no logic to this group. There is no localization issue, since they are translated one-to-one. Even though one is a punch and the other is not, a large hammer animation is used for both Wood Hammer and Ice Hammer. In fact, they gave the big janky Ice Crab access to Crab Hammer and Ice Hammer, but it only gets an Iron Fist boost off of Ice Hammer. As always, the best way to learn Pokémon game mechanics is Googling them. Hopefully this video helps you figure out what moves you want to teach your Pokémon with Iron Fist. What is your favorite punching move? Let me know in the comments below. Ladder Gadders!